Yes, we are back together. Movie review spoilers. She dies at the end. Let's get started. This movie follows two individuals, Tim and Millie. I'm terrible at names, so I did have to look it up. Two individuals are in a relationship and they go through a journey of buying a home outside of the place that they already live. They're very city folk and they go to the countryside to experience a different type of life. In the midst of all of this change, you realize that the main character, Tim, he might not love the girl that he's with because of the right reasons. He might just be used to her. This is just kind of what I've been doing for so long, that why change? And that is kind of the sense that I think you get from this guy throughout the whole movie. So it does really confuse me when at the end he's just willing to completely sacrifice himself, fully embrace and really entangle with each other in a very permanent way that even marriage wouldn't constitute. And maybe that's the whole through line of this movie, if you want to take it that way, that at the end of the day, if you commit, it can be something beautiful and it can be something that you can really come together and be one. And that even in the face of not necessarily being 100% sure, you could find beauty in that cohesion. It didn't work for me though, for me personally. It felt like there was some sort of weird switch up kind of halfway through, or like maybe 3/4 of the way through, where it felt like he didn't really have anything going for him other than this girl that he was with. And so he decided, let's just fuse, fuck it. Now this movie in general does go very much body horror, at least that's how it was explained to me. And compared to something like The Substance, it wasn't as body horror as that. It was just very like weird. I did get a little tingles when it came to like the actual fusion of the two, especially where scenes where like it didn't finish, but you had to like, they had to like, you know, maybe tear something or cut like their arm off or something like that. I thought the idea was cool. And at the end of it, it ended up being like this cultish thing, having this fusion tradition where two people can meld together. If one of them decided that they didn't want to do it, that could be catastrophic. And we saw that in the movie as well. We saw the abomination that somebody could be when not completely surrendering to the fusion of the two. And that was monstrous. Although not like as scary as I would have liked it. Practical effects are amazing, but there was, I don't know, the figure just wasn't scary. It wasn't a scary emblem of anything really. The whole movie wasn't scary to me, except for like the dream sequences. The dream sequences in this movie I thought were the scariest thing of this whole movie. And it came from the main character, Tim. His whole thing was just crazy. Like I think he saw his father die and his mom was just chilling there next to him as if everything was normal. At the end of it all, it was supposed to be a horror movie, and it just wasn't that scary to me. On the horror scale, I'd probably give it like a 4. As an entire movie, I would give it like a 6. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest thing on earth. It was okay. 6 out of 10. Horror scale, 4 out of 10. When it comes to body horror, I think that's a very specific genre. 4 out of 10. Wasn't for me doing as much, especially when you have things like The Substance. Thank you so much for watching. This is completely my opinion. Let me know yours down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.